the President of the United Youth Adult Conference, Michael Langford, to present Congressman John Lewis's letter.
Again, it's an honor to be here, and I'd like to just read this in the absence of Congressman John Lewis, the 5th District Congressman. There's a letter addressed to Dr. Sarkis, who's the chairman of the Armenian National Committee of Georgia, and it reads, as Georgia 5th Congressional District Representative, I respectfully extend my deepest sympathy as we remember and honor the 1.5 million Armenian people brutally killed during the Armenian Genocide. Remembrance is a powerful concept. In situations like these, remembrance makes us revisit dark places full of tears and bloodshed. However, remembrance also allows us to admire the bravery and sacrifices of those who came before us. It provides perspective for our lives and highlights one of our brightest, biggest purposes on this earth, to love one another. This year is the 97th anniversary of the Armenian Genocide. Today, people all over the world will stop and remember 1.5 million Armenian people killed between 1915 and 1923. I applaud your dedication to preserving the memory of those who lost their lives. As you assemble here in Atlanta, in the capital, to commemorate this day, I ask that you remember our purpose. Best wishes to you and your organization, and is signed sincerely, John Lewis, Member of Congress. And I'd like
I am here on behalf of the Dean of the City Council, Councilman C.T. Martin, who would like to present you all with a proclamation from the City of Atlanta, and it reads as such. In honor of the 97th commemoration of the Armenian Genocide, whereas the Armenian National Committee of Georgia joins human rights advocates and Armenian Americans from across the state in calling for U.S. support of a truthful and just resolution of the Armenian Genocide, and whereas Armenians and non-Armenians have gathered to remember the 1.5 million Armenians who were systematically murdered by Turkey from 1915 to 1923, and whereas in their dedication to preserve the memory of their ancestors, Armenians remain committed to advancing the cause of human rights and preventing future genocide, and whereas the observance honors the victims and survivors of the Armenian Genocide and reiterates the call to end U.S. complicity in Turkey's international campaign of genocide denial, and whereas the annual event attracts hundreds and serves as an important venue for Armenian Americans and human rights advocates to share their expectation that U.S. policy rise above Turkey's threats and reflect the core values of the American people. Now, therefore, I, C.T. Martin, a member of the Atlanta City Council, on behalf of the citizens of Atlanta, hereby recognize the 97th commemoration of the Armenian Genocide on this 24th day of April 2012. Signed, City Council President Cesar Mitchell and City Councilman C.T. Martin. Thank you.
Now, I would like to introduce a family member, a mayor for forever, former Mayor Bill Campbell, to read Honorable Mayor Kasim Reed's Phoenix Award and the letter.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. I feel as though I'm an honorary member of the Armenian community. I've been coming now, I think, over 20 years. We have been at these ceremonies. On the one hand, it's disheartening that we have not had the official recognition by the United States Congress and the United States government of what is clearly a well-documented genocide of the Armenian people. On the other hand, it's gratifying to see so many friends who continue to rally each and every year, who understand that the commitment is forever, that the Armenian community will never rest, and the community of people who understand the terror and the horror of a genocide will never rest either. And as you can imagine, many of the friends who come here each year are African Americans. It's because we have felt the sting of genocide ourselves through slavery. And of course, as you may know, for many years they denied that slavery existed, and they denied that the slaves were mistreated. So we understand the pain that you have felt. And as mayor and as a person who understands the sacrifice that you have made, I come to you with great sadness and of course with great honor to be a part of the legacy of mayors who have come to recognize the Armenian genocide. And so on behalf of the city of Atlanta, Sarkis, if you will come, and of course I know so many of the members of this great family and the Armenian family who are here. And I will read this from Mayor Kasim Reed, who again carries on the great tradition of Atlanta mayors who understand and recognize the harm in denying this terrible genocide. And Mayor Reed says, on behalf of the people of Atlanta, he wants to express his deepest sympathies as we remember the 1.5 million Armenian men, women, and children who lost their lives during the Armenian genocide. Remembrance is truly special because it offers a dual promise. It provides a unique opportunity to reflect upon the past, but also to embrace the potential of a brighter tomorrow. And of course, this is the 97th anniversary of the Armenian genocide. It highlights a worldwide day of recognition for all people. Of course, I'm particularly gratified that France recently passed a law making it against the law to deny the Armenian genocide. So that shows that we are making progress in this effort. And Mayor Reed says that while he regrets he cannot join you during this ceremony, he applauds the courage of those who have faced this tragedy and continue to trumpet it around the world. It's through your leadership, serving others, sharing faith, and gathering in fellowship that you've been able to move forward as a community with grace, dignity, and love. On behalf of the people of Atlanta, Mayor Reed says we affirm our belief in tolerance and justice on Armenian Genocide Remembrance Day and every day hereafter. Signed, Mayor Kasim Reed. We also have a very special recognition which is only given out very rarely, and that is the Phoenix Award. And that is given to the Atlanta Armenian community also from Mayor Reed. And it says that you assembled to commemorate this 97th anniversary of the genocide. Today, the city of Atlanta salutes the Armenian community for all you've done to stand up for human rights. Your promotion of public dialogue regarding this genocide and its legacy will surely inspire positive race relations and build a strong foundation for unity within our community. On behalf of the people of Atlanta, we affirm our belief again in justice and tolerance for Armenian Genocide Remembrance Day. On behalf of the people of Atlanta, signed by Mayor Kasim Reed.